Seafan Sports, the sports show dedicated to the Seattle sports fan. I'm Dave. This is Kevin, and this is Mariner Weekly. One of the only Mariner Weekly programs that are out on the internet right now. And if you want to hear us every week, make sure you subscribe, hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bells on. If you got to give us thumbs up, we love those. If you got to give us thumbs down, we also understand we're not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody can be as beautiful as me. Kevin tries. Anyway, make sure that you guys leave comments in the comment section down below, and make sure that you tell us what you're thinking on what we're about ready to talk about today. Today, Kevin, we're going to be talking about something that's near and dear to my heart because I love the mint collection. And what I've dubbed the mint collection has been the outfield in Seattle. I know, cover your face up, but that's what I call them, the mint collection. So, Kevin, we've got the three infield positions. I'm going to kind of zoom us around what you think is going to be the starters. So let's start with the right fielder, Kevin. Who do you think is going to be starting in right field for the Seattle Mariners come opening day and holding that position down for most of the season?
Actually, I'm not 100% sure on right field, so let's start off with that.
Okay.
Now, one of the corner outfield positions will definitely be Mitch Haniger, who was our right fielder last year. He will be back and he will be starting, whether it's right field or left field. It depends on what happens and where one or two people are going to be playing. So,
all right, let's make this easy, Kevin. Who do you think is going to be our center fielder day one and pretty much hitting most of the season for us?
I think Jared Kelenic is back at center field this year. I think he's going to have a way better year. He's going to just tear it up this year. I think he's comfortable. I think his confidence there towards the end of the season, he's so much picked it up. And I just think he's going to have a phenomenal year. But I think he is going to start off in center field this year.
I completely agree with you. All right, Kevin, the other starter, as far as what you think might be happening in the other field, either left or right?
I think the Seattle Mariners are going to sign Seiya Suzuki to play either right field, which is his normal position, or left field. That's why I'm not 100% sure whether him or Mitch are going to be one side or the other. But I think that Seiya Suzuki and Mitch Haniger will be the two corner positions at this point. So.
All right, so you think that you've got on the left and right, you've got Seiyu and you've got Mitch, and then starting in center is going to be Jared Kelenic. Kevin, what are we going to do with Kyle Lewis?
Kyle Lewis will be our fourth outfielder. He'll be the backup and DH. I think they're going to give him as much time as they can. He can hit the ball. We know he can hit the ball. So his problem is his knee. And hopefully his bat will be ready and that he can fill in on any of the positions, 1-2 times a week and fill in as DH the rest of the week. So that's what I see Kyle Lewis doing.
What about Jake then? What
about
I think
Jake and Taylor Trammell are both going to be trade prospects. I don't know if either one of them will be back. I think one of the two will be back. I just don't know which one. I'm actually hoping that we trade both of them because, in July, the number one guy.
Well, that's my next question, Kevin.
Yeah.
Taking my next question off the table. Kevin, when do you think that we see Julio at a major league at the major league level?
I think he's going to start the season in AAA. And if he pairs it up in AAA like he did in AA and single A, the Everett Aqua Sox, I don't think it's going to take long. I think he will be in the majors coming up. I don't know what position he takes. I think they're going to start him out in center field in AAA this year, so he gets plenty of playing time. I'm okay if we have 3 or 4 outfielders like Mitch Haniger, Jared Kelenic, Julio Rodriguez, and Seiya Suzuki. I would be great with that. And we'd have the best 4th outfielder and 5th outfielder in all of baseball, in my opinion.
So then you think at that point, then Kyle moves your all the time DH? Or do you think that's where he's destined to be, is that DH position?
I 100% do, yes. I think With the knees, this is the second time, and I just don't think he's going to be able to stay healthy if you're running him out there every day playing outfield. So I think he is going to move to that DH spot full time. Right now, I think it's going to be him and Luis Trens. And so, but he will be pretty much your full-time DH in the future. There is another name we haven't mentioned yet.
I was just going to say, do we have any free agents they might be looking at?
No, I'm not even talking about free agents.
Oh,
we have one Gold Glove first baseman that is going to be starting this season in AAA at an outfield position, and that is Evan White. So
really?
Yeah, they're going to move him off of first base and give him a little bit more flexibility and try him in the outfield as well as at first base. So they believe that he's going to hit in the future. And so they just want to keep his bat in the lineup eventually once he gets everything turned around. So there is a couple of free agents. Let's talk about
that's what my next question, Kevin. Is there any free agents you see that we could possibly move on in case we're not able to get the you like you think that we can see in Seattle? Say that 5 times fast.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, we got a local guy from Seattle, Michael Conforto, who I think would be an okay solid pickup. I don't think he's an upgrade pretty much over Fraley or Trammell at this point. I mean, so I don't know if I'm 100% excited about it, but it would be an okay pickup. I also think there's a possibility of doing a trade for an outfielder. And the guy's name I keep hearing a lot about is Manuel Margot from the Rays, and he is a center fielder. So I would be interested to see. I don't know for sure, but my gut is that the Mariners going all in on Seiya Suzuki and Mitch Haniger and Jared Kelenic, and that will be your starting lineup.
Kevin, do you think that we have the edge to get Seiya because of the Ichiro factor?
Well, I don't think Ichiro hurts by any means, but when Jerry wants somebody, he really goes after it. I mean, we just had YK sign here, and Jerry wanted YK. I know he wanted Ohtani too, but unfortunately, he wanted to go to Anaheim, so he wanted to go to LA, so there wasn't a lot we could do about that one. I know we were in the mix for him, and so I think if Jerry wants somebody bad enough, they're going to go out and get it, and they're only predicting that he's going to get a 5-year deal, $55 million. So if I'm the Mariners and it's only going to cost you $55 million, I'm going for it. Even if you do be creative, like we did with YK and did a 3-year deal with, 3-year option type of thing. So I don't, however he has to do it, I think that is the number one target as far as outfielders go, and I think he's going to go all in on that. And if we don't get that, then I would see we'll probably be doing a trade somewhere for an outfielder.
All right, Kevin. Well, is there any other final words on the mint collection? I'm going to keep trying to push that until it becomes a thing. I think that all of the guys that we have in our outfield are solid and in mint condition. I am excited to see what this outfield does. Kevin, your final thoughts on the mint collection?
No, I actually think I forgot one person's name, Chris Bryant. Not only is he a third baseman, he's also an outfielder. So, I mean, that's always a possibility as well. So who knows? But like I said, my pick, Mitch Haniger, Jared Kelenic, and Seiya Suzuki, your starting outfielders for the 2022 Seattle Mariners.
You heard it here first on Seafan Sports. All right, you guys, we only got a couple more words for you. Kevin, what are they?
Go Mariners.
All right, man. You guys have a great week.